Player number 12, Member Victorice. Player number 16, Nokia. Player number 19, Joaquin Aymali. Player number 20, Emmanuel Arabo. Player number 23, Joshua Barcelona. Player number 25, Kenji Kanyere. Player number 31, Axel Manson. Player number 52, Ali Alugay. Player number 37, Gian Sikat. And player number 18, Matt Erolo. And now let's meet the players of the St. Dominic College of Asia, Pikemen. Starting off with player number 0, Carlos Sotomor. Player number 3, Frederick Lozada. Player number 9, Edward Aquino. Player number 11, Jack Amate. Player number 12, Hans Escaliago. Player number 13, Edward Clavete. Player number 15, Monsieur Proet. Player number 18, Sid Capulo. Player number 19, James Henos. Player number 20, Samuel Domingo. Player number 24, Ivan Ares. Player number 28, Jens Valiera. Player number 33, John Mark Lagome. Player number 34, Adrian Herman. Player number 55, Michael Sosi. And player number 99, Russell Bunaga. May we invite everyone to please rise for the singing of our Philippine National Anthem.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
To all those watching live and online, we are here at the ENDERUN Colleges in Taguig City para masaksihan ang Sunday's doubleheader na ito. Game 1 today is between the Adamson Soaring Falcons and the SDCA Pikemen. The question for today, can the Pikemen beat and overcome their 3-game losing streak? Or can the Falcons bounce back from their most recent loss against the Titans? So our team standings as displayed on your screens today, UST claiming their first spot in their own bracket, and Emilio Aguinaldo Generals claiming their top spot also in the other bracket. But today, it is the battle between Adamson and SDCA, both at the bottom of their own bracket. Their stakes today, if they win, if either team wins, they will have a better chance of joining this conference's play-ins, and the other team will have to scrap against their game 2. So we will go to our announcer for their starting 5. And the starting lineups for Adamson, Erolon and Heimelin will be starting for Adamson. Ramos at the small forward, Barcelona power forward, and Barasi will be their center. And for the Pikemen, Capulong and Valiena will be their guards. Clarete at the center position, and Didoy Proel and Ares will be their forwards. And we are off here in the first quarter between the Adamson Soaring Falcons and the St. Dominic College of Asia Pikemen. Once again, my name is Migs Gonzalez, your solo panel commentator for today, and I will be with you through all of today's action. A bit of context for today's game. Both of these teams are at the bottom of their bracket right now, so winning today's game will mean a better chance of being a part of this conference's play-ins. Although a defeat will not mean that they will be out of the play-in contentment, but a win will put them at a more comfortable spot. Ramos brings it down for Adamson. Now Barcelona. Barasi trying to look for the open man. Finds Erolon, pull-up jumper, top of the key, laces that. The Pikemen still in the lead, 3-2 here in the first quarter. Ares receives it at the top. And that's a foul against number 23 of Adamson, that's Joshua Barcelona. A bit too aggressive on the defensive end against Ares there. Didoy receives it. Prowell double teamed. Gives it back Ares. Prowell loses his footing. And the ball will go back to Adamson. A bit of scrappiness here early in the first quarter. Sa tip-off pa lang, actually, itong dalawang team na to nagkakasukatan na. As one team trying to assert their dominance over the other. And another three for this game, courtesy of Erolon. 5 straight points for Matt. 8.5 left to go here in the first quarter. And another foul called on the play. That's on Heimelin. The scrappiness of SDCA always apparent against another scrappy team, which is Adamson. A must-win for both teams today. And as Prowell is clipped on that play by Heimelin. Quick 2 fouls for Joaquin. And Anabo will be checking in for Adamson, substituting for Heimelin to avoid any further foul trouble for Joaquin. Capulong. Offensive foul whistled against the Pikemen. That's on number 24, Ivan Ares. So the ball will go back to Adamson. 8 minutes left to go here. First quarter, 5-3 is our score in favor of the Falcons. And another offensive foul called on the other side of the floor. Both teams exchanging pushes and shoves. So the pikemen will be bringing it down now. Kapulong. Still hounded by that Adamson defense. Clarete gives it Valiena. 10 seconds left to shoot. Trying to look for the open man. Ares pulls up in front of Barasi. Could not connect. Erolon will bring it down. Barcelona hands it off Anabo. Quick double team there by SDCA. Erolon, quick find but intercepted by Ares. They do not see numbers, swiped away by Barcelona. So Anabo will reset it for Adamson. Hands it off Ramos. Quick move on the inside. But a foul away from the shot. That is on number 4. 24 rather. That's another foul on Ivan Ares. 2 players in early foul trouble now. Both Heimelin and Ares getting their 2 fouls early in the first quarter. And turnover there by Adamson. 6.5 left to go first quarter. Kapulong finds Ares. Top of the key 3. Does not go. Erolon finds Anabo. Hands it off. Ramos. Power layup. Could not get that to go through. Gets his own miss. But 2 straight misses there for Ramos. A flurry of screens there for the pikemen. And a turnover there by Kapulong. Quick pass, Anabo floats it up, too strong. Hits the back of the iron there. And Prowell will be resetting it for the men in red. The score is nailed to 5-3. Still in favor of Adamson. Kapulong finds Clarete. Quick turnaround jumper, too strong. Barasi pulls it down for Adamson. Ramos sets that pick. Intercepted by the pikemen, but Barasi gets it back. Partially blocked there by Ares, and Prowell will look to run. But he does not see numbers, so he says to his teammates, let's take a chill pill here and reset our offense. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Valiena. Quick move. Prowell spins towards the defense, puts it up, uses the glass for the 2 points. Strong move there by Didoy. Tie game now at 5. Both teams exhibiting their premium brand of scrappiness. Quick move. Quick pass to Ramos. Great heads-up play there by Adamson, courtesy of Erolon. Kapulong now. Hands it off to Valiena. Finds Didoy. Trying to put the moves on Anabo. Spins again. Finds Clarete. Right wing. Too short. Adamson will look to run, but good transition defense by the pikemen. Barasi sets the pick. But Barcelona could not find the open man. Anabo. Left side. Not strong enough. But offensive rebound here by Adamson. And blocked by Prowell on that right side 3. Great heads-up defense. Ramos. Time ticking down. Strong move by Ramos. Bailout shot for the Falcons as they get 2 points on that possession. Kapulong. Trying to lose Erolon. Prowell fakes the handoff on Valiena. Uses the glass. It doesn't matter if it's the left or the right. Prowell's gonna make it anyway. Barcelona gives it Anabo. Ramos. Quick fling pass to Erolon. Finds Barcelona on that right side. But he was caught stepping out of bounds. Scratch that. That was actually a foul on Eds Valiena. Not an out-of-bounds call. And Clareta checks out. Bunagan and Sosing will be checking in for the pikemen. Torres also checks in for Adamson. Torres finds Anabo. 8 seconds left to shoot for the Falcons. Quick trigger by Anabo, no good. But Barasi gets that offensive board. Fresh 14 for the Falcons. Barasi, tinatry manggulang dun sa ilalim. But that's gonna be a push on Bunagan. Kung tinulak ni Ignacio dun, rather si Bunagan, halos hindi gumalaw to si Bunagan. A tank on the inside. And the ball is turned over, so the ball will go back to the Pikemen. 9-7 is our score with less than 3 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. Full court press here by Adamson, broken by Sosing. Finds Didoy. Sosing shouting out the play for his fellow Pikemen. About 10 seconds left to shoot. Espeliago finds Prowell. Double teamed at the top of the key. Has to put it up. Prowell, high arcing shot, no good. But Digna Dice could not handle that ball, so the ball will go back to the Pikemen. Still no timeouts being called by both teams here, as they are neck and neck in this matchup. Espeliago finds Prowell, top of the key. He will try another three, that's short. Adamson looking to run. Torres finds Digna Dice. Sikat, quick fade away, but that's blocked by Bunagan. Prowell finds Sosing, but quick transition defense here by Adamson. Prowell finds Sosing. 10 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Hounded by Adamson. Prowell will have to put it up. Top of the key, three is good for Prowell. Torres hands it off. Anabo now gives it to Ignacio. 10 seconds left to shoot on the shot clock. Torres hounded by that Pikeman defense, but pull-up jumper by Torres is good for Adamson. Prowell now gets it back from that Bunagan handoff. Strong move by Prowell, but could not get that shot to go. But there will be a foul, so Prowell will be shooting free throws. So to remind the viewers today what is at stake, both of these teams are at the bottom of their bracket right now, and the winning will mean a more comfortable position for that team for this conference's play-ins. But losing will put them at a much tighter spot. A must-win for both teams here, as Prowell completes that free throw trip. Less than 1 minute left to go here in the first quarter. Torres magbababa. Quick move. Right side three, no good for Adamson. That was Cañete on that right corner. Prowell, derecha, puts it up. Gets that foul, so he will be going back to the free throw line for 2 shots. And that's a foul on Sikat. That's going to be his first foul of the game. And Prowell makes his first. And the Kiwag set to check in here for the Pikemen. Rattles out that second free throw. Torres will find Digna Dice. Ignacio getting that seal on the inside after sealing out Sosing. A bit of scrappiness on the inside, but evaded the eyes of the referees. And Dakiwag checks in for Prowell. So Adamson will be inbounding the ball here. Ignacio hands it off Torres. Trying to find the open man. Dignadice. No good on that right corner. And the Pikemen recognize the game clock and they will try to hold for the last shot. Sosing trying to put the moves on Adamson. But there is a call on number 25. That's a foul on Kenji Cañete. And that foul will be in the penalty for Adamson. So that puts Sosing at the line. And Sosing makes his first. And makes his second free throw now. 3 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Cañete heaves that last second shot, but no good. 15-11 is our score, ending the first quarter in favor of the Pikemen. So we will be back in a few moments for second quarter action here at the Pinoy Liga Next Man Cup. And we are back now for the second quarter, and a bit of context for today's game. Let's take a look at Adamson's last game against ENDERUN. Kenji Cañete and Noah Pacquiao were the main contributors in that game. 14 points for Noah and 15 points for Kenji. And as you can see, the difference in rebounds of ENDERUN against Adamson is glaring. Even though Adamson led in assists, the rebounds proved to be a changing factor in that game, resulting in Adamson's latest loss against the Titans. So in this game, can Adamson bounce back against their latest loss against ENDERUN? Or can SDCA break their 3-game losing streak? Dakiwag gives it Bunagan. Nasaraduhan ng pinto dun si Sosing. 8 seconds left to shoot. Sosing, step back on Torres. That's short. And Torres pulls it down. Finds Cañete. Quick move pero nasaraduhan ulit. Torres finds Cañete. Fakes it. Hands it off. And Gaye was blocked from behind. Great defense there by the Pikemen. Sosing finds Dakiwag. Right side 3. Yes, sir! And the bench is absolutely loving it. The Pikemen support is very much apparent now after that great sequence from their team. Gaye hands it off Cañete. Quick spin move inside. But that's a turnover. Pikemen control it. And that's a foul on 25 again. That is on Cañete, his second personal foul now. That's the first team foul for Adamson in this quarter. And Pacquiao will be checking in, as well as Erolon. And Torres and Cañete will be catching a breather here for Adamson. Dakiwag surveying the floor for a potential offensive opportunity here. Gives it Bunagan. Fakes that handoff. Goes against Gaye. Flings it to the other side of the court. Save to the wrong man. Dignadice. Nagmamadali. Quick hesitation move but gets the foul against the Kiwag. So he will go to the free throw line for 2 shots. And Herman and Ares set to check in here for the Pikemen, and Bunagan and Espeliogo will be sitting it out for now for the Pikemen. Adamson currently on a 1-3 standing in their current bracket. Same with the Pikemen, as they lost their games against San Beda, UST, and Enderun, and their sole win coming from CSB, an 83-77 nail-biter in the Pinoyliga Next Man Cup. Sosing will bring it down. Gets that screen from Herman. Finds Ares. Extra pass. No good on that 3-pointer. Agawan bola. And that's a foul on Alugaya. And the bench is going wild after that foul call on Gaye. And I think it's quite apparent which team that side is supporting. The Kiwag. Finds Sosing. And that's a foul on Erolon. Sorry, Manzon rather, not Erolon. So Amante will be inbounding here now for the Pikemen. 18-15 is our score, still in favor of SDCA. 10 seconds left to shoot. Sosing. Great defense there by Erolon. But Ares caught dancing to the wrong song. So the ball will go back to the Falcons. About 7 minutes left here in the second quarter. 3-point deficit here for Adamson. Pacquiao finds Dignadice. Manzon trying to look for an inside pass. Great fake by Pacquiao. Good patience on the inside para kay Noah Pacquiao ng Adamson. Sosing finds Amante. Quick spin move on Dignadice. And the ball bounces off a Falcon. So the ball will stay with the Pikemen. Amante now will be inbounding. Ares fakes against Gaye. Beating the defense. Gets the basket and the foul. Ivan Ares gets the step on 2 Adamson defenders. Finishes with a strong hand and gets the foul for the potential 3-point play. And talking about Adamson's last game with Enderun. Rebounding, halatang halata na lamang ang Enderun 41-30. Although Adamson led on the assist department with the 18-12 deficit, Enderun still came out with a 10-point win over Adamson as they shot better from the field, 49% as opposed to SDCA's 38% from the field. And the free throws actually spelled the difference also, 68% for Enderun against Adamson 60%. As a quick move there para kay Herman, 2 points for the Pikemen. And the 3-point percentage lamang din ng Enderun as Dignadice laces that 3 from the right wing. The game is tied at 23. Ares pulls up for 3. Short. Erolon now trying to look for backup. Finds Dignadice at the top of the key. 15 seconds left now for the Adamson Falcons. Pacquiao pulls up. Left wing, no good. Sosing finds Ares. Hands it off Amante. Gives it. Ares. Quick move on Barasi. Finds Herman. Skies for that short stab and gets the 2 points for the Pikemen. Erolon temporarily putting on the gas. Pero nasaraduhan ng pintudo ng Pikemen. Nice pass to Pacquiao, but blocked there by Herman. Pikemen looking to run. Sosing hands it off. Dakiwag, but could not finish that fast break play. Sosing finds Dakiwag, open on that left wing. Fakes out his defender. Sosing steps back. Great defense here by the Falcons. And the Ares last second shot did not go. Rolon passes it. Digna Dice pulls up for three. Early three, no good. Sosing nagmamadali dito. Fade away. And that's good for the Pikemen. And timeout is called for Adamson. 27-23. The Pikemen take an early 4-point lead in the second quarter. And we'll be back in a few moments for more action here at the Pinoyliga Next Man Cup.
Pinoyliga Cup number 1.
Pinoyliga Cup number 1. Pinoyliga Cup number 1. Pinoyliga Cup number 1.
Pinoyliga Cup number 1.
Pinoyliga Cup number 1.
And as we looked at Adamson's previous game, let's take a look at the Pikemen's previous game against CSB. Chad Amante and Dedoy Proel were the main contributors for the Pikemen. 16 points for Dedoy, along with 2 assists and 2 steals. And Chad Amante had 17 points, shooting a 5 out of 7 field goal percentage, along with 5 rebounds. Both rebounds and assists, halos pantay lang yung dalawang koponan ng CSB and SDCA. But CSB came out with the victory there. So the Pikemen will look to break their 3-game losing streak in today's game against the Soaring Falcons. So we are now coming back from this Adamson timeout after that 4-0 run from the Pikemen. Let's see what Coach Ed De La Torre has cooked up for his boys. Barasi finds Barcelona. Heimelin could not connect on that 3-pointer. So Kapulong will now bring it down for the Pikemen. Kapulong fakes the handoff. Fade away, no good. But Herman gets the offensive rebound. Fresh 14 now for the Pikemen. Kapulong finds Amante. Quick move on the inside. Herman, short stab. No good. Arolon will bring it down for Adamson. Barcelona finds Barasi. Hands it off, Heimelin. Good defense here by the Pikemen, stopping this Adamson offense. 5 seconds left to shoot. Ramos almost trying to get that shot off. But 24-second violation there against Adamson. Great defense by the Pikemen. Again, the scrappiness of this team being exhibited in today's game. Kapulong finds Didoy, trying to shake off his defender. Rowell gets that handoff from Ares. Gives it Dakiwag. Puts the moves on. Nasaraduhan ng pinto ng dalawang defender doon ng Adamson. Forced to put up that shot. Torres. Barcelona hands it off Heimelin. Ramos, quick move and quick pass to Barcelona. But that's a foul on Herman. And Claretta checks in for Herman. Torres finds finds Ignacio rather. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Ramos, pull-up jumper, right side, that's good. Kapulong trying to call the play out for the Pikemen. Crowell being guarded by Heimelin. Great on-ball defense by Joaquin. And Adamson strips it away. Torres gives it. Ramos, quick spin on the inside, short. Could have been a great move there by Adamson, but Ramos could not finish that layup off that pretty spin. Ignacio gets that ball for Adamson. Ramos gives it. Heimelin open on that right wing. Nothing but the bottom of the net para kay Joaquin Heimelin. And the Pikemen call timeout, 28-27, as Adamson takes the lead. We'll be back in a few moments for more Pinoy Liga Next Man Cup action. And let's take a look at the recruits for the Adamson Soaring Falcons. Royce Mantua coming from UST. AJ Fransman coming from the local Enderun colleges. Pacquiao from the land down under on Australia. Emmanuel Anabo from Letran. And Edding from the Baby Falcons of Adamson. And the Ronzone twins coming from Arizona State University, which we will be seeing more of in Adamson's next game here at the Pinoy Liga Next Man Cup presented by Shawarma Shack. Coming back from this timeout, the Pikemen, now the Kiwag, gives it Prowell. Finds an open man, right wing, Kapulong. Great pass to Ares. Pero nasa raduhan ng pintudo ni Ignacio. Quick move by Ares, gets the bang in the bucket. Quick move there para kay Ares. Getting high five from his teammates, and he will go to the free throw line to complete this three-point play. And Ares could not complete the three-point play there. Ramos gets that pick from Ignacio. Torres finds Barcelona. Heimelin, same spot, different result. Pikemen will now have a reset. 30 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Kapulong finds Prowell. 10 seconds left to shoot. Kapulong finds Ares. Great defense here by Adamson. Both scrappy teams going at it. Prowell, emergency shot too strong. Great defensive possession there for Adamson. 5 seconds left to shoot. Torres, quick move, steps back, but no good on that last second three. 29-28 is our score in favor of the Pikemen. And that concludes the first half of today's first game. We'll be back for the third and fourth quarter of the Falcons versus the Pikemen. We'll be right back.
Pinoy Liga Cup number 1.
Pinoy Liga Cup number 1. Pinoy Liga Cup number 1. Pinoy Liga Cup number 1.
Pinoy Liga Cup number 1.
Pinoy Liga Cup number 1.
Pinoy Liga Cup number 1.
Pinoy Liga Cup number 1.
Pinoy Liga Cup number 1.
Pinoy Liga Cup number 1.
Pinoy Liga Cup number 1.
Pinoy Liga Cup number 1.
Transform your sweat into strength and your doubts into determination.
No excuses. Inspire.
Pinoy Liga Cup number 1.
Pinoy Liga Cup number 1. Pinoy Liga Cup number 1. Pinoy Liga Cup number 1.
Pinoy Liga Cup number 1.
Pinoy Liga Cup number 1.
And our halftime score is 28-29 in favor of the St. Dominic College of Asia Pikemen. So let's have a short interview with CJ Ang, our courtside reporter. CJ.
Thank you, Migs. Mga kaliga, kasama ko ngayon si AJ Franzman of the Adamson Soaring Falcons. AJ, fans last saw you when you were still playing for the ENDERUN Titans, and you surprised everyone when you transferred in the Adamson Soaring Falcons. How is your adjustments in a new school and new system?
So, I'm starting to adjust sa system ni Coach Nash. I'm pretty adjusting sa mga teammates and sa culture nila, and I think I'm doing fine naman, and I like Coach Nash system because it's simple but effective. So, all in all, good.
AJ, being that you came from ENDERUN before, how is it coming back? And can you give us an update regarding your injury?
So, coming back to ENDERUN to see the old thing, wait lang, tuloy lang, kakat mo yan. So coming back from ENDERUN, I see familiar faces with my former teammates and coaches, so I was so happy to see them again, and I'm enjoying it and every moment that I'm here. And also from my injury, I'm slowly recovering from it, and maybe I'll be playing next month, that's for sure.
AJ, is there someone you want to give a shout out to?
I want to give a big shout out to my family back there. I haven't seen them for a month already, so I might see them next weekend, so that's it.
Thank you, AJ. Back to you, Migs.
And that was the former Titan AJ Franzman, now an Adamson Soaring Falcon. We will be seeing him in the next games of the Pinoy Liga Next Man Cup. So we will be back in a few short moments for the continuation of today's game between the Falcons and the Pikemen. Looking at this game's halftime stats, both teams are neck and neck. Adamson shooting 40.7% from the field and the Pikemen shooting 41.6%. So we will see how this game will pan out in the second half. Both teams are actually shooting similarly from the three-point line. 26% for Adamson, 25% for the Pikemen, and free throw percentage also neck and neck, 75% for the Pikemen, while 100% for Adamson, as they've only taken 2 trips and 6 out of 8 trips for St. Dominic. In the rebound battles, 17-14, lamang na ng konti ang Adamson, but blocks have been the glaring discrepancy for the Pikemen, as they have 4 as opposed to Adamson 0. Erolon, 3 by Adamson, no good. And Valiena gets that ball for the Pikemen. 29-28 is our score coming into the second half. Pikemen lead by 1. Prowell gets that pick from Bunagan. Will shoot that 3 over Barcelona, in and out. And Erolon, nagmamadali. Anabo swings it to the right side. Quick fake there by Erolon. Gets that 2-pointer to go. Prowell now, they diskarte para sa Pikemen. Gives it to Sosing. And Prowell blocked there by Adamson. But Clarete will clean it up there for SDCA. Barasi hands it off Pacquiao. Anabo, ball movement here for the Falcons. Erolon gives it Pacquiao. Left side, Anabo laces that 3 from the left corner, silencing the Pikemen bench. Prowell gets the double skin from Bunagan and Clarete. And that's a foul on number 18 of Adamson. That was Erolon. Almost got away with the push there. So SDCA will reset now. Sosing. Bunagan trying to find Dedoy. And Prowell is whistled for that travel, as he was caught taking too many steps on that possession. Barcelona gets it back, Erolon. Pacquiao. Barasi gives it back, Erolon, left side. Yes, sir. Nothing but the bottom of the net para kay Erolon. And for all those watching live and online, you are witnessing the Pinoyliga Next Man Cup, the match between the SDCA Pikemen and the Adamson Soaring Falcons. And our commissioner is Wilson Ang, and our owner, Benny Benitez. The pikeman now will inbound. Clarete receives it. Gets it to Sosing. Quick move by Michael. Pero nasundutan sa likod ni Rolon. But foul is called on number 18, Rolon again. As both he and Sosing stumbled on the floor. So 14 seconds for the pikemen here to manufacture a shot against the Falcons. Gets that screen from Clarete. Bunagan, top of the key three. Short. Agawan ng rebound. But the referees whistle a foul. On Clarete. That was number 13 of the pikemen. Anabo gives it Pacquiao. Trying to find the open man. Pacquiao, open three against Clarete, no good. Tapikan ng bola and Sosing gets it. 36-31 is our score. Lamang na ang Falcons. Valiena trying to find Dedoy from that long curl. Dedoy spots up for three, no good. But Sosing gets the offensive rebound for the pikemen. Sosing trying to put the moves on Pacquiao. Trying to lose his defender. But good on-ball defense there. No good on that jumper. Erolon. Now for Adamson. Barcelona. Erolon pulls up for three from another zip code and laces that for the Falcons. (39-31) now, 8-point lead for the Soaring Falcons. And that's a foul on the play. As that's an offensive foul against Valiena. So Adamson now will inbound. Ignacio inbounding for the Falcons. Torres hands it off. Cañete trying to look for the open man again. Natapik yung bola ng pikemen. That was Dedoy. Kicks it out, Cañete. Floater on the baseline, that's good. Sosing gets that double pick from Clarete and Bunagan again. Bunagan hands it off, Capulong. Great defense there by Dignadice. Sosing puts the moves on. Clarete pulls up for three, no good. Gaya cleans it up for Adamson. Torres puts on the gas. Gives it Cañete. Spins away from his defender. Gets that foul on Proel. So Cañete will be shooting 2 free throws. That is Dedoy's first foul of the ball game, picked up here at the second half of the third quarter. So Cañete will be shooting 2 shots here at the free throw line. Cañete, one of the main contributors in Adamson's last game against Enderun together with Pacquiao. Cañete had 15 points, shooting 3 out of 5 from three-point land and 5 rebounds for him as well. Capulong. Didiskarte ngayon para sa pikemen. Gives it. Ares. Pull up 3. No good. Torres ngayon didiskarte. Bothered by that pikeman defense. Ignacio. Cañete swings it back. Torres finds Dignadice. Good defense by the Pikemen. Torres trying to lose his defender. Puts up the layup, no good. And Gaia could not clean that up. So the ball will go back to St. Dominic. Again, great defensive possession for the Pikemen against Adamson there. Both teams getting under each other's skin. 41-31 is our score, a 10-point lead for the Falcons. Amante gets it to Ares. Kapulong now. Quick move on Cañete. Iwan na iwan yung defender. Bunagan gets that foul from Gaye. So that will be 2 free throws for Bunagan. Just a slim 10-point lead here being clung on by Adamson. Both teams hungry for a win. Both teams reeling from a loss. Will the Pikemen break their 3-game losing streak against the Falcons? Or can the Falcons bounce back from their latest loss against the Titans? Miscommunication there for Adamson. Ares, derecho, puts up the layup too strong. Bothered by that Gaia presence. Torres gives it to Dignadice, but good transition defense there for the Pikemen. Cañete short on that 3. So Kapulong will reset now for SDCA. Gives it, Ares, quick move, but gives it back Kapulong. Shot clock ticking down now. Kapulong finds Bunagan, pulls up on Gaia, no good. Gets the board, fresh 14 for the Pikemen. And Ares flustered from that Adamson defense. So he is called for the travel on that possession. Torres gives it Ignacio. Dignadice bothered by that Pikeman defense. Quick pass to Ignacio, trying to find Gaia on the inside, but again, great defense by the Pikemen. Kapulong stays with Torres. Shoots it too strong. Gaia hounded by 3 red shirts. But a shot clock violation is whistled by the referee, as that last shot didn't even hit the rim. But grabe yung kumpol ng Pikemen dun against Gaia. You need 3 guys to stop that towering presence of Alu Gaia. Kapulong, less than 2 minutes left to go here in the third. Quick move. But good defense by Heimelin. Miscommunication there for the Pikemen. And Kapulong turns the ball over as he passed it to the bleachers. Erolon. No good on that 3 there from Heimelin. Sosing surveying the floor and puts on the brakes, resets the offense for the SDCA. Good defense by Erolon. Sid Kapulong gives it back. Sosing pulls up a 3 on Erolon. Nothing but the bottom of the net para kay Sosing, stopping the bleeding for the Pikemen. About 1 minute left to go here in the third quarter. Erolon swings it. Ramos inside pass to Heimelin, but out of bounds is the referee's call, so the ball will go back to St. Dominic. Kapulong gets those Double picks from the big men of St. Dominic. Almost picked his pocket. Adamson could not complete the steal. Sosing gets that brick from Herman, trying to lose the defender. And a 24-second shot clock violation against St. Dominic. Great defensive possession there for Adamson. And these guys look shaken up. They're trying to find a way to stop the bleeding here. Nahihirapan both teams against each other. Both very scrappy, both very physical teams. Trying to make their presence felt. No wasted possession here. Defense 100%, offense 100%. Sosing ng bangga ng konti. And that's an offensive foul against Sosing. That's Sosing's first foul. And Adamson will be holding on for the last shot of the third quarter here. 5 seconds left to go. And offensive foul there by Rolon. 2 seconds left to go. Rolon trying to barrel through that Kapulong defense. Head coach Bong having some last second instructions for his guys here. And Kapulong has to put up that jumper. And that three-point shot is no good. 41-36 is our score at the end of the third quarter. The Falcons clinging on to a 5-point lead against the Pikemen. We'll see at the last quarter of regulation how this game will pan out. We'll be back in a few short moments. And a bit of trivia here for today's game for Adamson versus SDCA. Did you know that the Adamson Soaring Falcons last won their championship back in 1978 in the season 40 of UAAP when they won against the University of the Philippines? But at the following year, they fell short against the UE Red Warriors in season 41 of UAAP. So we'll see if they can win a championship this year in UAAP season. And the big question for Adamson, will we be seeing the Ron Zone Twins in the Pinoyliga Next Man Cup sporting the blue and white for Adamson? Only time will tell. Maybe we'll see them next game. Maybe we'll see them next season. We'll see. So now back to the ball game here in the fourth quarter, the last quarter of regulation here for the Pinoyliga Next Man Cup presented by Shawarma Shack. Adamson clinging on to a 5-point lead against the Pikemen. Can either team close this out? Anabo short on that three. A must-win for both teams here. Both coming from a defeat in their last game and both at the bottom of their bracket. So a win can turn the tides and turn their morale for the better here. Amante, quick move on the inside, beats Ignacio's defense and gets the 2 points for the Pikemen. 3-point lead now. Torres swings it to Cañete. Torres, Ray Allen Torres, 3, no good. Barcelona cleans it up for Adamson. Gets that 2 points as he skies for that rebound. Kapulong babawi para dito sa St. Dominic. Torres navigating through those screens. Amante gives it to Sosing. Sosing trying to lose his defender. Great on-ball defense here from Adamson. Short on that jumper there from Sosing. Anabo gives it to Barcelona. Finds Cañete on that left side. But good defense there by SDCA. Cañete. Ang bilis ng bagal naman nun, but short on that floater. Kapulong. Gets that prick from Herman. Finds Espeliogo. Pulls up for three, short. Adamson controls it. And trying to fight for the ball. But Adamson will control possession here. Torres gives it. Anabo. Three-pointer. No good. Ignacio trying to collect that ball but could not handle it. And timeout is called here by the Pikemen. 38-43 as they trail by 5. We'll see what Coach Bong de la Cruz will have to say to his men. We'll be back in a few short moments.
Pinoy Liga Cup number 1.
Pinoy Liga Cup number 1. Pinoy Liga Cup number 1. Pinoy Liga Cup number 1.
Pinoy Liga Cup number 1.
Pinoy Liga Cup number 1.
Pinoy Liga Cup number 1.
Pinoy Liga Cup number 1. Pinoy Liga Cup number 1.
Pinoy Liga Cup number 1. Pinoy Liga Cup number 1.
Pinoy Liga Cup number 1.
And we are now back for more fourth quarter action coming back from this Pikemen timeout as they trail by 5 against the Soaring Falcons. And for those that are just tuning in today's ball game, this is the first game of today's doubleheader. This is between the St. Dominic College of Asia Pikemen and the Adamson Soaring Falcons. A must win for both teams here. Both coming from a loss, both at the bottom of their bracket, but only one will come out on top. Kapulong gives it to Prowell. Right side three, no good. Erolon trying to look for his teammates. Pacquiao, nasaraduhan ng pinto doon agad. Barcelona gives it back. Pacquiao, three ball, no good. Kapulong now will reset the offense. Kapulong pulls up for three. Too strong. Herman trying to get that board, but Erolon gets it back. And Heimelin gives it Pacquiao. Adamson trying to look for the open man. Finds Erolon, hounded by Kapulong. Great defense again by the Pikemen. Heimelin gives it to the rolling Barcelona. But the possession will continue as Prowell collides with Heimelin. And that's a foul on Joaquin Heimelin. Great defense being shown by both teams here. Both very scrappy, both very hard-working teams. Espeliogo hands it off Kapulong. Herman finds Amante. Herman rolls, pero nasaraduhan ng pinto. And Erolon gets that steal. Trying to look for open teammates. Pacquiao, different spot, same result. Kapulong. Gets the screen from Espeliogo. Finds Prowell. Fakes that three. Good move on the inside, but short on that floater. About 6 minutes left to go here in the fourth quarter. Erolon finds Barasi on the inside. Trying to pass it to the cutting Ramos, but that goes out of bounds. St. Dominic now, another offensive possession here. And Kapulong passes it to the wrong man, and that will sail out of bounds, so Adamson will get another possession. Both teams really feeling the urgency of this game now as we approach the halfway mark of the fourth quarter. Ramos, bullet pass. Erolon, no good on that three. Heimelin gives it to Pacquiao. No good on that right corner three. Perimeter woes continue for the Falcons. The Pikemen will have another chance at offense here. Hands it off to Amante. Ares. Trying to find the open man, but good defense here by Adamson. Ares. The top of the key three is good. Cuts the lead down to 2 for Adamson. 43-41 now. A low-scoring game because of the defensive intensity of both of these teams. Barasi gives it to Erolon. Quick move on the inside, blocked by Bonagan. And Ares will try to finish this fast break as he puts it up with the right hand. 5 straight points para kay Ivan Ares. And the game is tied at 43. Heimelin finds Barasi, but that pass is too strong. Pacquiao could not handle it. So the ball will go back to the Pikemen. Sosing didiskarte ngayon para sa SDCA. Prowell, great backdoor cut. But the ball will go back to Adamson as Prowell turns it over. And Pacquiao inbounds it to Erolon. 4 minutes left to go here at the fourth. Tie game at 43. Ramos, bahagyang na bakante. Pacquiao, another three. Misses continue. Ramos, power layup on the inside para sa Adamson. Sosing. Bonagan hands it off to Prowell. Trying to look for the open man. Finds the cutting Prowell. Excellent layup. Contorting his body mid-air is Prowell as he gets the 2 points for the Pikemen. Pacquiao finds Heimelin. Ramos on the inside. Pacquiao. Shooter's gonna shoot. And that time it goes down for Adamson. 3-point lead now for Adamson. Can the Pikemen cut it down again? Sosing, bothered by that Adamson defense. Hands it off again. Prowell gets that three. No good. Erolon will give it to Ramos. Ramos nagmamadali. Kicks it out, Erolon. But good rotation there by the Pikemen. But Barcelona gets that crucial short step to fall for the Falcons. 2 possession lead now for Adamson. Sosing. 10 seconds left to shoot for the Pikemen. Prowell trying to lose his defender. trying to find Sosing on the other side, but turns it over. Ramos puts the move on the inside, but great defense there by Bunagan, stopping that fast break by Ramos. And these last 2 minutes are brought to you by the Pinoy Liga Cup merchandise. Don't miss your chance to get your hands on limited edition stock on Shopee, Lazada, and you can also message us on Messenger. Displays on your screen now, gray, black hoodies, jackets, and t-shirts. Sosing now will inbound. Finds Ares. Bahagang na bakante. Amante. Too strong of a pass there. And SDCA is feeling the pressure of this Adamson lead. And all Adamson has to do now is take it possession by possession. But the Pikemen are not out yet. Still an eternity of basketball with this gap. Pacquiao, same spot, same result. Crucial three-pointers there for Noah Pacquiao as he extends the lead of the Falcons to 8. We'll be back in a few short moments for more Pinoy Liga Next Man Cup action only here at the ENDERUN Colleges.
Pinoy Liga Cup number 1.
Pinoy Liga Cup number 1. Pinoy Liga Cup number 1. Pinoy Liga Cup number 1.
Pinoy Liga Cup number 1.
Pinoy Liga Cup number 1.
Pinoy Liga Cup number 1.
Pinoy Liga Cup number 1. Pinoy Liga Cup number 1.
Pinoy Liga Cup number 1. Pinoy Liga Cup number 1.
Pinoy Liga Cup number 1.
The final 1.5 minutes of regulation are upon us. 53-45 is our score. An 8-point lead for Adamson. Both of these teams were neck and neck earlier in this game, both in the first half and in the second half. But Adamson capitalized on those errors by the Pikemen, translated them into points, thus resulting in this 8-point lead for the Falcons. Ares, quick move there. Prowell losing Pacquiao, kicks it out. But Ares nasaraduhan ni Pacquiao doon ng pinto. Bunagan gets that rebound. Towers against two Falcons. No good. And Adamson will get the ball. Last minute of regulation here. Torres. Can they find the nail on the coffin? 10 seconds left to shoot. Erolon, pull-up jumper, two-pointer is good. And that's a 10-point lead for Adamson, and that might have been the nail on the coffin here. 55-45 is our score in favor of the Falcons. And timeout is called by Coach Bong de la Cruz. We'll be back in a few short moments. And after that nail on the coffin shot by Matt Erolon from Adamson, it looks like Adamson will be coming out with the win here against the SDCA Pikemen, holding them in better contention of getting into the play-ins of the Pinoy Liga Next Man Cup. Ares, quick three, top of the key, that's short. And Adamson will just try to dribble out the last few possessions here. A great game through on through for both of these very physical, very aggressive, and very intense teams. As the time will take away 55 to 45 is our final score as Adamson comes out with a win against the SDCA Pikemen. We'll be back in a few short moments to see who the best player of the game here in the Pinoy Liga Next Man Cup of today's first game. And our player of the game from the Adamson Soaring Falcons was no one other than Matt Erolon, finishing with 18 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, and doing his part on defense as well with 1 block and 2 steals. So let's go to our courtside reporter CJ Ang for a short interview with our player of the game. CJ?
Thank you, Migs. Mga kaliga, kasama ko ngayon ang ating Antbox Best Player of the Game, Matt Erolon from the Adamson Soaring Falcons. Matt, getting a big win against a tough squad such as the St. Dominic Pikemen. How big is this heading to the playoffs for your squad?
Sobrang importante po. Siyempre, nagbibuild din sa amin to ng momentum. Tsaka para sa next game namin, ma-execute pa namin yung plays namin.
Matt, up next in your schedule is a date with a familiar foe in the De La Salle Green Archers over in Binyan. How will you prepare for that game?
Siyempre, mas dodoblehin pa po namin yung effort namin sa practice. At tsaka, yun, hindi kami magsisettle sa yung panalo namin.
Matt, kindly invite our fans and audiences to support you in your game at Binyan on March 3.
Ini-invite ko po yung Adamson fans na manood this Sunday sa Binyan, Laguna po.
Matt, is there someone you wanna give a shout out to?
Binabati ko po yung family ko po sa Dumaguete, si Papa, Kuya Ninoy, Kuya Popo, Ate Cory, Ate Meme, tsaka kay Mama po.
Thank you, Matt. Back to you, Migs.
And that is our player of the game, Matt Erolon from the Adamson Soaring Falcons, as they are going to be preparing for a familiar foe, which is the DLSU Green Archers in the Pinoyliga Next Man Cup game in Binyan. And on behalf of the entire production crew, I am Migs Gonzalez, again, your solo panel commentator. We'll see you in today's second game of the Mapua Cardinals against the UP Fighting Maroons. We'll be back.
Transform your sweat into strength and your doubts into determination. Welcome to the journey of FitSpy.
No excuses. Inspire.